Yo, for a second, I thought that was doo-doo in the toilet, chat. Is that not a log, son? Yo, bro. Yo, bro, he got doo-doo? He got doo-doo in his toilet, son. Nah, bro. This man dirty. Are you a fan of games like Silent Hill or Resident Evil? Well, let me show you the parody version of those games. I introduce you to Stray Souls. YouTube, it's your boy Chris Anthony back at it again with another banger for your head top. Now, I honestly don't know if this is actually a parody, but the game is so bad that it's funny and actually an enjoyable playthrough. Let's start with the good. The graphics. That's it. That's literally the only thing good about this game, unfortunately. They set up the look of the game and the atmosphere pretty well. Outside of random things and random places from time to time, the look of the game is its strongest selling point. The constant fog when you're not inside of a building, the details in every frame makes this a beautiful looking game. It actually hurts my heart that everything else in this game is absolutely terrible. They even transitioned from cutscene to gameplay pretty well. Loading times for new levels weren't bad, but again, this is quite literally the only positive things I can say about this game. The graphics alone are a 7 out of 10 Puti Fritos, but the beautiful graphics couldn't save Stray Souls, especially from the next topic, gameplay. Oh man, the gameplay was janky, from the movement animations to the combat, and don't get me started on the bugs. I'm pressing it. I promise you guys, I'm pressing the button. Then now let me look through the garbage. What if that's the one I need? What if that's the garbage can I freaking need? The fact is, you only have a gun for combat, which we'll get into later. It doesn't leave a mark on anything. And now my personal favorite, the dodge mechanic. I know you see it. Perfection right there. They also introduced new mechanics towards the end of the game that make 0 sense. So coming in at a whopping rating of 3 out of 10 Puti Fritos, it's terrible, yes, but it's not even the worst part of the game. What I'm about to share with you needed to be done in full. So, spoiler alert, let's get to the story. Now the story begins with a random bald man in his bathroom. He's bloody and looks like he was throwing up. They don't specify, but you can clearly tell he's possessed. He was hearing voices while drinking, then proceeds to get up, pick up a shotgun, and walk around the house. You then see a woman cooking blood with an arm. This is his pregnant wife, which he slowly walks up behind, and then, boom. Yeah. Then you see a young boy eating a corpse in the laundry room. This is his son. They give you the POV, and once again, the possessed father. Now this time, it's a little girl in her room, also eating a corpse. He walks up to the door and visibly struggles while fighting the possession. And he didn't win because guess what? Boom! Whole family, donezo. Fast forward 18 years. You are now a different, younger man who's on the interwebs looking for somebody to swipe right on him, all while using AOL AIM Messenger on a computer from the 1990s. And I kid you not, the first 30 minutes of the game, 20 minutes, are listening to this. The most haunting sound in the game, and no, I'm not kidding. He found the match and tells her that he got the house from his grandma who recently died. He then proceeds to make his move. But hey, hold on. My man's grandmother just died and he said free house. Sidebar from the story, they added a dog that you can pet. Now the animation is weird, but who cares? Just pet the doggo. He instantly falls asleep and starts snoring. He also is never seen again after this and is only mentioned once. But back to the story. He's back to flirting with random shorty, who suspiciously knows a lot about your grandma and tells you to check a room that's locked in your house. The first puzzle of the game. And once the door opens, man,
There's no way this is real.
it leads right to another puzzle. The dead grandma is talking through the kids' toy blocks. Then the camera angle changes, and this woman, who we can only assume is the grandma, does this. Excuse me? Now it's back to flirting, but for some reason the power goes out. And when you get to the breaker, this happens.
What?
Now back to flirting. Why you... It's already on your will. So it turns out she's also your neighbor. Shorty just invited him to the crib. You just met this man, and he's telling you how there's... Hold on, chat. She just met this man. He's telling her about a padlocked room with a baby's crib in it. And she's like, yo, just come over.
There's no way this is real.
She's here, chat. She's here. So you go check the door, because Shorty said she was there. The grandma then creeps around the corner to scare you. Walks down the stairs menacingly, all to disappear. Again. Now it's back to the puzzles. Just play the piano to open a door that's locked inside of the house that you own. Make it make sense. Well, you get to the door and there's a random bright light in there, when all of a sudden...
Daniel, no!
Who the fuck is this? That was Martha, the next door neighbor, who knows a lot about your grandma. You stay the night at her place, and the next day you guys are driving to a graveyard to find out if she's buried with the rest of the family. Talking about grandma. The game switches up a bit and makes it seem like the outcome changes based off of dialogue decisions you make in the game. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. They look like siblings? What if they are?
My second floor closet.
What if they're related? Little did we know, in this same scene, our silly little guess would actually be true.
Your sister.
No.
I was just thinking about smashing. I can't believe it.
It's true. I was there.
Ew, you were flirting with your sister. You're nasty.
There's no way this is real.
They drive along the path. A random tree conveniently falls and causes them to crash. What a coincidence, am I right? The siblings now get out and talk about the plan moving forward. Martha tells you the graveyard isn't too far away and to follow the trail in this random forest. She then proceeds to give you a gift for your 18th birthday. It's a huge gold deagle. She then tells you to go along by yourself, as she has to handle business elsewhere. But she'll meet you at the graveyard. This is where everything changes. You're alone in the forest, which can only mean one thing: combat. Defend yourself against the monsters? What monsters? These are the same enemies throughout the entire game. Where they come from, no idea. How they got there, never explained. Also, there is no inventory, just random spots with ammo and health. As for the story, you get random phone calls from Martha.
Daniel, are you okay? I heard gunfire.
Time to fight. Random phone call. Time to fight. What? With one-liners.
Fucking birthday cake!
What? On the road, you see the random kid banging his head on the tree. Dude. Yo. I'm over here leaning in. This leads us to the real fun. All right, there's another one. Yo, bro. I want to curse so bad right now. What? What is this game? Who would have guessed that they have a random boss fight against a creature that has nothing to do with the story? As for the fight itself, it's so janky that you can literally just run away, turn, and shoot the entire time. I even found out if you get the monster in the tree area, he gets stuck, and after that, easy peasy. Oh! Oh. No, wait. No, wait. Oh, he's stuck. Once defeated, you head to the graveyard where Martha shows you what she had to handle earlier.
It's all good.
All right, so there's a cop car here, chat. The lights are on.
I have a surprise for you.
I don't...
Yo, We're being... Sorry, Chris, thank you for the follow. We are being haunted by a ghost, and she's setting off fireworks. What is this game?
I don't know what to say.
This guy just fought Chewbacca on steroids.
Thank you.
They also have a playground in the graveyard. Alright, hold on. The dev team, they gotta run me. The dev team gotta run me my fade, chat. Y'all see what I'm seeing right now, right? First of all, hoop mad low. Second of all, where's the actual court? What court? What basketball hoop is diagonally on the court? Now it's puzzle time. First things first, we have a random note on a building in a graveyard. It says the keys to the police car are on a grave with a cross. Find the grave, you get the keys. Time to open up the cars. The first car has keys to the second car. The second car miraculously has information that parts of a lever are hidden in a trash can somewhere in this here graveyard. How crazy is that, huh? Look in the trash cans for the remaining lever parts.
I don't need to worry about it right now.
You just told me to look in the... Yo, bro. I'm pressing X, bastard. Look through the garbage. Second piece was in the playground. There we go. What are these boss battles, chat? Turns out it wasn't a boss, just an enemy for this specific area. It's used again throughout the game as just part of the mobs when it's combat time. Speaking of, time to fight. The lever is on a bench in the graveyard playground. You bring it to an open room, hear the smoke. Then you have to solve the next puzzle. More levers, just a different type. Easy peasy. That's not it.
Okay, there's no way I'm this fucking dumb.
I'm the greatest puzzle solver of all time. This opens up a vaulted door in a graveyard. It's an underground tunnel, and as you walk the pathway, this happens. What is he doing? Yo, bro. Martha is somehow at the graveyard already after her fireworks show. Next, they head to the police station, which is empty. So they break in by shooting the locked gate.
Wow, dude. Just wow.
There's also no power, so we have to find gas for the generator. What we doing? Huh? You see this? Also, just another new enemy that's reused throughout the rest of the game. Slow and easy to kill. You get the gas, and it's time to fill her up, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow, dude. Just wow.
I apologize. Now, back to the story. We head inside of the police station, where we find a dead body that's completely ignored. Hello? Yo, sis. Yo, sis. 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 You're not gonna acknowledge the bloody dead body on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to fight. We move some furniture around to get to the commissioner's office. Shoot the doorknob so that the door unlocks. Then find the code to the safe. All while Martha is in the room with us. Just for her to teleport. And then this happens. Martha.
Well, it's not a lever, but this should still be useful.
It's the grandma!
What the fuck do you want from me?
Time to fight. So 7, 8, the diamond is 9, 7. Crack the code to the room to find the files. But first, time to fight. Find another code for the files on the family house. Go steal a cop car. But before we can, you know there's another. I'm gonna have to fight a boss. Oh my god, no. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. This was probably the most challenging boss in the entire game, but the weave mechanic made it easy. Stupid. Defeat the boss, then steal a cop car to head to the family's house. The cop car breaks down in an abandoned town, filled with fog, completely empty, until you stumble across an open gas station that has power. You go inside to scope the scenery out, and behold, you find that there's a random ass muscle car in this gas station.
It's in perfect shape.
in perfect shape, not to mention. Time to fight. You travel across town and find an open bar, also with power, and the keys to the car in the gas station garage. Time to fight. Back at the gas station, the car has no gas, so you have to time to fight. Finally, you head to the family house. You arrive at a beat-up house and enter through the basement. You hear a man coughing in the distance. So when you figure out how to get upstairs, the biggest plot twist of the entire game ensues. The dad, not just the dad, he turns out it's your dad, and you were the baby and the pregnant mom. 18 years later, he's still bloody and in his undies, and as he tries to explain himself, this happens.
You were always a failure. Even your little tricks to keep me away have failed.
Never let you take them. Martha.
You have no power here.
They all screamed the Pops, and now he's just here in his boxes chilling. And rest in peace, Pops. You go looking for your sister Martha, who disappeared. The open door somehow becomes a portal to a dreamlike world, where you run to what I can only assume are memories from the past. They all get destroyed by a huge wrinkly hand, while a demonic voice is talking to you. You make your way through the entire area and finally see a door open. When the door opens, you get dragged through it. The door leads you back to the top floor of the family's house. The room is red and somebody was doing a ritual. The ritual wasn't complete, so you have to complete it by getting 3 more candles. You search the house and find 2, but before you can find the 3rd, your mother, you're now in a dark forest area and it's time to fight. This is where they introduced the new random mechanics like climbing, which quite literally took me 30 minutes to even figure out. This entire game, chat, hold on. This entire game, I have not been able to mantle on anything. And you're telling me right here that out of nowhere, I'm able to now mantle a freaking mountaintop. There's no way. There's no way. How am I supposed to know that? Another new mechanic introduced was being able to crawl underneath spaces. 15 minutes of my life absolutely wasted. How? I'm ready to fight. How am I supposed to know that I can climb under things? It's never been in the game. It's never been in the game. That has never been in the game. At last, it leads to the final candle. We pick it up and a random door in the woods appears. And as you can guess, you complete the ritual and not even joking, your mother appears in Gold Ghost form. Don't believe me?
And there may not be another chance. Your grandmother isn't what she appears
What
to
is
be.
this game?
She is only a small part of what is to come.
There's no way this is real.
Instantly after the cutscene, you're hit with this. That's your grandma? After a long fight, you defeat Grandma, and a hidden tunnel in the basement opens up. You head into the tunnel in hopes to find Martha, but as you make your way down, Grandma's spirit still remains. Which is crazy. Gotta utilize my skills. in a forest once more, and who could have guessed it was time to fight? Make your way through another door. Then it's time for the real boss fight.
Where's Martha? Listen, you decrepit old bitch. Tell me where Martha is now, or so help me.
The weave mechanic is goated.
Weaves a bit?
Another long fight with Grandma, but eventually you do win.
You're done. Where's Martha?
Why did you say that now?
Grandma tells you Martha's gone, but without subtitles, you'd have no clue.
What?
Now the father, who we all saw dead, is somehow alive,
Damn, rest in peace, Pops.
stating that as long as he lives, Grandma can't die. So here comes the big choice of the game. Psych, my game bugged.
Just stop!
Hey, didn't let me pick.
I can't let you do this.
Forced me into forgiving him and letting him live. In turn, he off-screens himself as a bright light appears and instantly becomes a headstone. After this horrible scene, our main character states it's time to find Martha. So we don't know if Grandma is fully gone. We also have no trace of our sister Martha. And as we head to the final chapter, to close all the loose ends, I needed to laugh.
Oh my God.
This next part may confuse you, but my score for the story is a 1 out of 10 Puti Fritos. The actual story, the pacing and delivery were all horrible, and here is exactly why.
Wait, what?
Wow, dude. Just wow.
This game was a beautiful mess, and the overall score is going to be a 3 out of 10 Puti Fritos for me. I wouldn't recommend buying it. I only bought it because it was on sale and I play games so you don't have to. I hope you guys enjoyed the full review. If you stayed to the end of the video, I just want to say I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I'm getting back to all the indie reviews. I have a bunch of stuff coming soon to you guys. So if you liked the video, hit your boy with a thumbs up. And if you want more content, subscribe to the channel. Till then, I'm Chris Anthony, your indie guy, and you know the vibes, baby. Yeah.